And so that was based on the character count. But for example, what if I want to base it off the actual colors of my flowers? And so if I go back to my data, and I'm like opening and closing my data all the time. But so I have actual colors here, like yellow, white, red, purple, pink, orange, green. And even though P5 can process generic color words in American English, but I'd love to kind of, for example, I would love to have, specific like specific colors. Maybe I have specific hex codes that I want to use to illustrate these colors, right? For example. So how I would tackle that, and it's not the quickest way, but I'll show you kind of a workaround, and then after that I'll show you a more proper way to tackle it using strings and arrays. And so the first I would make sure I can pull that color data, and so which I don't think I've done. And so I'll give it a variable. Maybe I've already, I've given it a variable, but I haven't called it anywhere. And so I'll call it here, and I'll say colors. Okay, so colors equals table.getString because they're text, and then color. Cool. And again, we covered this kind of getString method in our previous videos. And then, so we have the colors as information. So if I console.log my colors, make sure that I'm not console logging anything else. And if I run this and I open up the console, yeah, it should give me all the colors. Great, it's working. I would love to be able to, based on what color is written in my data set, give new colors to my circles. And I'm going to get rid of these, as that was just an example. If colors are, if colors equals, for example, yellow, so, I'm going to give my circles a fill of, let's just give it a simple RGB color now, and let's say 2550, which is color yellow. Else, if instead of going, either red or no fill like we did the last time, we can also really build upon an if statement to give it many different tasks based on many different conditions. And so I'm just gonna type this out. This is gonna take me a while. Okay. All right. So this is how I've built it out. A very elaborate if statement. So basically what I've said here is that if whatever this colors, so the colors that you pull from my data set, whatever they say, so like whether they're yellow, white, and I only have like about 8 here, and so I've just put them all in manually. And then I've, so if the color is yellow, then give it a yellow fill, and if the color is white, give it a white fill, if it's red, give it a red fill. And so all of these fills I've typed in either, I've typed in like by its RGB values, and then I've got the circle there. Let's see if this, I'm going to refresh that. And there we go. And so we can't see everything now. Maybe if I adopt the new Y pause again for a second. I like accidentally erase them. Okay, here it is. If I just try the new Y pause again so that everything's mapped to my window height, and let's see all the colors in action. And there we go. And so now we have all the colors corresponding to what it is reading off of my data set using this really, really elaborate if statement.